Okay, something we need to remember. Anything that we can turn on and off thrust, if we name it thrust for that specific ship, and we dock it to something that also has thrust for that stuff, it gets all confused.
Gotcha.
So we need to make sure to name things like Manta Thrust.
There we go. And docking. Alright, both the Muras are docked. And we should have oxygen inside now.
Next thing I'm going to work on is trying to get the overall base connected to the... so we're all Uber connected throughout.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of doors that are open still, so...
I think I closed up all the ones on the inside. I think it may be a hole that I've left open somewhere. And yes, I remember I left my cutty hole on the outside. You know them cutty holes, man?
I'll take your word for it.
Alright. That's all I ask. The functional airlocks, like you use, and I have learned to use, you have to have a timer block per set of doors, right? Unless you use the code and all that?
Yeah.
Well, since all of our airlock areas have these long corridors in it, you want to do a programmable block in that little piece of code?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Since we both can be a bit forgetful about closing doors.
Yes.
And we're gonna have to color. We're gonna do some letters right here.
What?
These flat edges ain't gonna work.
Did you just die?
Nope.
Okay, no. But I took damage.
Oh, did you hit me?
I think so, or you hit me.
I got 100% health, man. You stumped your toe on a piece of metal somewhere.
It must have been flying in the air and shaped like your face.
Hey, you never know, man.
Ew. Go.
Okay, we're getting oxygen now.
Nice.
Slow but sure, it is piping it up. Or, filling it up.
Alright, let's throw one there, just to make sure. And the whole rig should be piped together now. Or pretty soon. I've got one more block left for it to auto-assemble.
Okay.
And we should be piped all the way through, yes.
Alright, control panel, button panel. Well, actually, we just need one button to decompress and compress.
Mm-hmm.
And we have these lovely, lovely single buttons now. Oh, of course. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anywhere to put them on the inside because... the
glass.
Yeah.
Okay, these doors on the side and these tunnels here. Okay, those doors.
Where you at? Okay, I see it.
Opposite. Could I just chop this off and put the deconstruct beacon on it?
Yes. We don't leave it one way in and out.
Okay.
And we probably need to go and take these thrusters off too.
Yeah. Right. I believe it's fully detached. So...
Man, I've been detached from reality way too long.
I didn't see all of it deconstructing, and I was like, I hope it's doing what I told it to do, not deconstructing the entire frickin' station.
Okay. Button on the ground. I don't like the button on the ground, but the button's on the ground. You know what? No. 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 No buttons on the ground.
No button on the ground?
No button on the ground. We're going to put a button panel to the side. It's just going to look a little weird because it's not backed up to a wall.
Before I finish what?
Talking in the nights.
Mm.
How many is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is it with people in even numbers? Oh well, I'll put it roughly center. And just don't look at it too hard as I go by. And right underneath is where we will put... But I can't do that either because that's what it's sitting on. So let's cut this out first, and then cut this out. Nope. Can't put that there. Ah.
This worked out monumentally better than I expected. Just the way the station is going to merge into the roid.
Yeah, it is. That's gonna be pretty cool. Plates, please. Not platters. Plates.
Yeah. Mine. There's that.
I had a platter today.
Of what?
Seafood, man.
Ah.
Wasn't as good as it could have been. Most of it was alright, though. Oops. The fish tasted like it was cooked in oil that long should have been replaced.
Ah.
That
hate when that happens.
Yeah, that kind of slightly tingly, not good taste. Yeah.
It's bad when your fish gives you the tinglies.
Yeah, it is.
I like the way our building style has sort of evolved into try and keep as much dirt and rock as possible.
Yeah. I like the motif. I like the very natural feel to it. What do I need for these? Construction components. Okay. And we're gonna increase the intensity and the radius. There we go.
Doesn't really matter on that one. We can replace that. Make it look right later.
Now, can you see that from the outside well enough? Does that scream, hey, there's no oxygen in here? Yeah, I think so.
Well, there are sound blocks.
I could do that. I ain't going to, though.
Well, you were talking about screaming, so...
Have we run out of construction components, or is it just busy doing other things?
I don't know. But considering I'm using steel plates, I haven't used many construction components. Maybe busy doing other things.
Why is that going there? That's weird. If I go into the control panel of this vent,
Yes.
it takes me to the Minimura's control block instead of that vent.
Yeah, I had something funky with that earlier, too.
Okay, I guess I have to do it the old-fashioned way, and I can't because that's in the way. Okay, we'll do that, and we'll do that. Alright, and I guess I'll go down below to where the oxygen center is to put in timers. And how many airlocks are we going to have? 2?
3, I think.
Okay.
Because we'll have the airlock that you're putting in, or right now we'll have the airlock onto the ship platform, the fighter platform, and then we'll have the airlock onto the well, actually no, we'll only have 2.
Okay.
Because the other one, what I was going to do was extend it out to have the construction facility, the shipyard there.
Alright.
So, and that's not going to be opened. So, yeah.
2 it is.
I'm...
Is that light
What
off
do
out
I
there?
need? Light is off.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir.
Now, what I'm currently building is the solar array arm.
Okay.
I've kind of been watching the sun. I'm trying to figure out how it spins.
Gotcha. So, button panel.
Okay, 0. I'm almost out of power.
Asteroid side. And one airlock will be complete. Oh! This ain't finished yet, that's why. What do I need for these? Motors and small steel tubes. That's the reason I ain't sucking it out. Alright, motors, small steel tubes. I think we're overworking the nanites.
Well, since it's only intended to deconstruct, not construct.
Right. Now it should be sucking it out. Or putting it in there. Oh yeah, it done sucked it out. This button panel is... Oops. This button panel's done.
And it's doing a fantastic job with all the deconstructions.
I'm sure. Is it finished with that other one, or have you already transferred the Econ doodad?
No, I haven't yet.
Alright.
I think we're short material to finish this. Gravity generator and superconductors. We're short material.
Okay. Oops. Alright, since we're both outside, I will leave that to decompress. Alright. Where was the other airlock that was going to be complete and ready?
This one.
Okay, this way. Alright.
Right here. Oh, and it's missing some glass.
Well now. Interesting. Alright, I will leave that one be for the time being.
Okay.
Because if we're missing materials, we need to start thinking about the industrial section.
Right.
So we need an area for assemblers, some refineries, and some blast furnaces, arc furnaces, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But before I do that, I need to take a slight bit of a fuzzy break, so I shall return.
Okay. Since I already... Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, what?
Since I already have a rough idea of where we could put it, want me to start laying down the platform?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
I'll come in behind you and start setting up. Oh, where'd you get this idea from?
This is a callback.
Yeah.
You can't argue with me because look at what color I chose.
True. That's about as close to fuzzy purple as you can get that I can remember. Alright. And you can't argue with the notion because it works.
Yep.
Place stuff where you need it and don't worry about how you put it. Alright, so let's go...
And if you need me to make it bigger, because it is it odd or even?
Probably should be even considering what I'm working with.
Yes.
And if it
I
ain't,
need
we'll
to.
deal with it.
Yeah, it's odd at the moment, but I can make it. I can get it better.
Okay, I'll start working on this side then. Do we?
And
want
it's
to...
got 2 connections points on it, so.
Oh, underneath.
Yep, one straight into the container that the
excuse me.
nanite uses,
Mm-hmm.
and one into the run that goes under the heavy armor.
Okay. Do we want a refinery strictly for uranium? Because I would have to do sorters, and I don't know if those are fixed yet.
No, well, I'm kind of thinking as long as we're light with Tim, maybe using it.
Okay. Like set up a button for manual triggering like we talked before instead of letting it run in the background?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
You know, I just realized I have a blueprint of the base. that base. So if you really want to get Fuzzy Purple back,
yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? Let's do that. And look back. We might do that at the end of the. Well, I need to recharge. We might do that at the end of the session. Get that Fuzzy Purple back. I like the green, but maybe do a combination of the green and purple.
Yeah.
Start carving out people's eyes the hard way with color. Funny thing is, years ago, I bought an old, I think it was a 97, I think it was a 97 Camaro, a Rally Sport model, T-top. It had metallic electric green on it. This color would suck your eyeballs clean out of your socket the moment you looked at it. But the color kind of grew on me. It did.
Let's focus on power conservation first, and then, because what if we were able to get this thing whole set up to run with just the solar arrays?
Well, that would be awesome. That's what that would get us. Awesomeness. So if I did...
Okay, how many ingredients? Do you know off the top of your head how many components there are?
About a dozen of them. Just thinking about it right off my top. I mean, I can throw down a. We needed assemblers anyway.
Right.
Okay, so we're back to questions. Since we don't make things like detector components and gravity components and things like that in mass, do we want to nix those ideas as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, I was thinking our primary assemblers stuff. We would use. We'd tie that to the nanite.
Alright, looks like we could get away with a dozen to begin with.
Okay.
And that's counting things like reactor components and a few other things of that nature that we could need in mass. We could cut it back to 10, possibly even 8, if need be.
Okay.
So, are we wanting a bunch of assemblers, or are you thinking about containers?
I was asking about containers.
Okay.
Because that's what I'm working on right now, is where I'm putting the containers.
10, Roger, Dodger.
Okay, I guess our question is, do we want the storage to store the raw material or the processed stuff?
One for each? No. The processed, because a majority of the raw is going to end up going into the refineries and blast furnaces.
Okay.
Unless we get overloaded, then we can put one separate for it if we have to.
Alright.
We shouldn't need more than one gravel crusher, right? Stone crusher?
I wouldn't think we'd need more than that.
We got 2 gravel sifters, 4 blast furnaces, 2 refineries, and 2 assemblers.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Good God, we're definitely making a major operation here now, anyway.
Uh-huh. Well, I felt that the azimuth storage containers very much make it look industrial, stacking them like that.
Yes, it does. Are we going to want to inevitably move the batteries from this
What
location?
I think we should do is we should disconnect the battery and put a deconstructor on it.
Okay. I will get decons on. That ship's gone.
What ship?
The one that was over here. We can start deconstructing this one now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, what ship? What ship did we...
Yeah. but I will deconstruct the batteries first.
Okay.
Well, it's going after him, but it's not taking anything down.
It may take it a bit, just because the nanites can only carry a certain amount each.
We're not taking anything. Oh, never mind. It's all... Whoa. It's all gone. Like, poof, instantly.
Yeah. I mean, nothing is removed until the last nanite that can carry stuff.
Which nanite is carrying stuff? Because I just searched battery and it's not there. Battery component? Is that what they called?
I think so. Hey, it may be now that the batteries are posed no matter what.
Yep. At least we know now instead of later.
Yep.
Yeah, all the ice is gone. 100%. Poof.
Wow.
Where it got stored, I don't know. Because that was a lot of ice. Okay.
Well, just remember, it may also be charging up the hydrogen on the Manta.
Right. Now, can we make... Looks like we can. Maybe. Oxygen bottles. No, not that many. Get out of here. 10
Oh,
oxygen
God.
bottles.
How many did you queue up?
100 of them. Although the way we're going, that might not be a bad idea.
No kidding.
Alright, so empty section is pretty well done, except for the two, whatever these are down here. The gravel sifters.
Okay. I'm almost done with the storage.
Okay, and it is still... Damn, dude.
What?
We're only on, like, the 2-hour-ish mark, 2.5-hour-ish mark.
I know.
Alright, well, I guess we'll start working on the second airlock then.
We got a lot done. We're getting a lot done today.
Praise be to nanites.
Mm-hmm. There's the industrial section with the storage tanks behind it. That's pretty sweet looking, actually.
Yeah, it's quite cool. And we'll have to add on to this a little bit as we grow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you picked them up a little bit in the back. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
I think we need to put a gravity generator on this mess.
Yeah, or looks like we just ran out of... No, we are making... We're making them. But I've got that glitch again because it's not showing up in inventory for me.
Okay.
Yay! Relog!
Alright,
Be right
inventory... G... I'm gonna go ahead and put a gravity generator down.